what happened last time on The Hateful Sun.
On The Hateful Sun. I like that. All right, so last time, as far as we know, Chance is still wandering through the sands. But that's not great for us because we can't go to the floating island without him. Anyways, so we've got Matria. We've got the rest of the team. We've got a session where we are basically not leaving on a limbo to go to this floating volcano until we can get our buddy back. So it's like, what are we going to do? Are we going to try to help rebuild the religious atmosphere, or I don't know, the cultural atmosphere like Solas is staying behind to do? Are we going to discover fine art and learn more about the secrets of this beautiful city? Are we going to sit with Umoja and learn from his teachings and talk to Terrible and his mom and try to sort out their relationship a little bit more? Or are we going to haze the new girl and get her to extract our vengeance upon the spearman James, who stabbed our sweet friend Osika? Well, I'm sure we all know. We went with the hazing option. So basically, we all came up with our tests for Matria to prove herself as worthy of being in our party and coming with us to the floating volcano in the sky, although she might be more useful than all of us. Seems like she's going there with or without us, but anyways, so Sunny's test was to make a friend, which she did immediately with Sunny, so that was an easy pass. Ollie's test was to make waffles, which she did not do.
For once.
Matria did not make any waffles.
Oh.
She gave some lofty description about what she thinks a waffle should be after Ollie told her very specifically what a waffle really is. And then she's like, well, it's not going to be that hard. And then nothing. No follow through. Can't be a part of our group. Just saying. Okay. And then Arazid, unexpectedly, his task for her, which was maybe prompted by the others, was to rough up James the Spearman, who stabbed Osika. Now, did we actually rough up James the Spearman? No. Sunny sent him a message. Oh man, and the message was something like, come to the burned ruins of the town and I will reward you with a new leg, because as we all know,
planning to be the rise.
Yes. I am the rise. Come to the center of town. Anyways, as we all know, James is dirty, smelly, has an eye patch and a peg leg. And for some reason, he's also one of the best spearmen in on a limbo. but so James was he was intrigued by the proposition of a new leg, and he came to the ruined, fiery wreckage of Onolembo in the southwest corridor. And he comes walking through, and he sees Ursula K. Linguini digging through the rubble, looking for her reward. And that was distracting enough for Sunny to be able to banish him. And then he came back, and he was super dead. He looked...
Banishment is now an insta-kill spell in canon.
He looked horrifyingly dead.
Chance. Don't get Chance, and don't annoy Sunny with Chance that Chance gets banished, because that's going to end badly.
Yeah.
Chance already been banished once before.
And he made it out alive.
That's not what it does any longer.
Far, far away, Chance feels like Sunny is trying to chastise him.
Anyways, we scared a child, probably for life. And we told Matria that her new task was to cover up the body. So she got some rocks and rubble, and she rolled that on him. She sprinkled goblin dust on top, which was Okay, what does that do? I don't know. Then she rolled this like big rock over top and she cast unmovable object on it so that at least nobody can move it for 24 hours. But that's good. That's how long that they'll need before the smell starts permeating the entire square. But we're gonna be gone because we went over to Crosstail Shipyard. We really underpaid for a Gembe because they don't run anymore unless you have Sunny's magical ball of hoarded energy. So,
We made him do a spit take right out the nose while
We
eating
d-
noodles.
yes, exactly, precisely, and
The
thus
ship is now called the spit take in honor of that event.
there we go. Yes, so we are on the spit take. We're headed towards the floating volcano in the sky. Keeping a leisurely eye out for chance in case we see him struggling in the sand along the way. And then on the Gembe, we see this turtle on top of a turtle. So we stopped to say hi, of course. And as it turns out, this turtle, Paka, is a... Oh, wait, no. Paka is the other one. Oh, gosh. Oh, yeah. Shiny. Shiny is the merchant, who is the turtle on top of the turtle. And Paka is the traveler, the shop.
Building.
Yes, essentially. And he is the one that the little turtle is on top of. The ride-along turtle. And so we stop by. This is a very famous merchant. Doesn't come around very often, and he only deals in shinies. And basically, we bought some cool stuff. I bought a ring of fire protection. What did you guys buy?
A ring of normal protection.
Nice.
Surprise!
Okay, I thought I got you. Anyways, as it turns out, my diamond ball, my huge ball of diamonds from Yaramukai, it's actually cubic zirconium, aka the passivating layer of zirconium, zirconia, which is most commonly used as a drugstore diamond and is apparently, even in this backwater desert, essentially useless, although pretty. So I've basically thought that I had a ball of almost unlimited resurrection, and I've got a ball of shiny crap, which it's still a very exciting material. Let's just say a passivating layer that can do what zirconia does is very impressive. But here we are. Useless in the world of Dungeons and Dragons. In the world of nuclear power plant operation, kind of key. Right, and I think that's everything that happened.
Man, miss a couple sessions and you miss the traveling merchant. SMH.
Oh,
Maybe you will see him again one day.
I was going to ask, was Inca able to retcon buying something from them as they were technically there?
I haven't
Assuming
actually
Matt
talked
wanted anything.
to Matt about that yet. Just at the end of the last session, I think just after you popped off, the party met this traveling merchant, and Inqua was technically there as well, so he could have bought something if he desired.
Nah, I'm broke.
Fairs. In that case, I believe Matria does some hippity-jippity, scornful glare stuff upon the PowerPoint of the spit take, and it begins to go very, very fast. Do you guys desire to stop off at this like 2-tent town, or are we more concerned about this mountain currently descending? Basically, which way would the party steer?
I think we would go straight for the thing, at least because Matria would want to do that.
Yeah.
Don't mind it descending.
Interesting little village is interesting, but giant mountain heading towards the ground is reason to yell at chance.
I knew whatever I picked would be wrong.
Fair enough. With that, the spit take sails very, very fast. One of you ends up getting hit in the face with a fly on your way
In
there.
the mouth.
Yep.
Okay, Ollie is going to, after getting hit in the face with a fly, Ollie's just going to sit on deck, huddle up in a corner, and read her smut.
And eventually the party arrives at the still very slowly descending volcanic floating mountain, and they see a shape standing below it looking straight up.
Are they wearing robes? Like vaguely Japanesey, West Eastern. Look, they look like a guy trying to dress as a samurai.
There's certainly a
Unsuccessfully.
chance, yes.
God damn it. 18 minutes.
Only 12, really, if we count from where we began.
You didn't stand a chance.
Oh, you.
There's another one.
Yep. The
Give
spit
it a while,
take
there'll be another.
comes to a stop as the mountain is descending, and Chance turns to look at the rest of his party.
And also this
What
random
is that?
bitch is here apparently.
So is the Genbei landed, or is it just like a Genbei flying at him?
It's
Flying
kind
at
of
him.
like, yeah, it's like
Right at
flying
him.
towards him, but then
Yep.
it kind of
A
turns. at
pointy
the
bit on the
last
front
second,
is heading in his direction, and we're not stopping.
and he sees some disappointingly familiar faces on the deck.
Yeah, he has like his sword pulled out like halfway. Whenever he sees the like who's on it, he just lets out a sigh and sheathes his sword, and just kind of turns back and continues to painstakingly watch this island slowly move down until he thinks he can reach it.
We missed you too, buddy.
So at this point, Matria would be getting off and immediately just storming her way past Chance, getting as close as she can to the edge, like scarily close, almost like she knows the exact point where it's safe.
Okay.
And is just gonna wait.
And what are the rest of the party up to?
Grabbing the wired orb. Putting
Okay.
it somewhere Chance is going to get it.
Ollie honestly doesn't realize that the Genbei has stopped.
Is she still being like, wee?
No, she's reading that particular part of Zaid or not Zaid or Zaidan's diary where it's all like Virgil, and she's enthralled.
Okay.
Arazid's gonna walk over to Ollie and be like, hey, we can get off now.
Oh, what? Oh, are we? Oh, just distract them. I'm gonna be like 5 more minutes, and Ollie's gonna back into the book.
Arazid's gonna sigh and he's gonna try to get off the Genbei, but it's floating off the ground and he's short and he doesn't want to break his legs. So he's gonna ask anyone to just like carry him off, please.
Okay. Ollie is going to pass him the other end of her changeling hair rope.
Oh,
And she'll
Sunny's just going to offer him a hand on the basis that it might be the better option.
Arazid's gonna accept the hand. He's gonna accept the hand.
Ouch.
Everyone hates my hair.
How is Chance feeling about all this? He thought he got away with it, but then there's this meddling adventurers.
He eyes the new person very distrustingly as he stops the island descent.
Stops it descending fully?
Yes, like it's just gonna come to a stop.
As you do that, Matria looks back to you with an absolute death glare.
I'm not letting some random bitch onto my island. Who are you?
Your island. Your island.
She's our new friend. Replace Solas.
She's going to walk her way over to Chance. Your island. You do that while you know literally nothing about this place.
And you say that as what?
The individual who brought this island to the skies in the first place.
Geez, it's a real shame that you don't know how to keep your little key that controls it. It somehow ended into my hands. So I guess finders keepers.
Question for the DM.
Mm-hmm.
Would Matria know that that key is actually a necessary mechanism for bringing the island down, or would she just know she can just do it normally?
Yep. She made the key because the power that it takes to control the altitude of the island is too great for any one person to do in one go, like on a whim. So she helped with the help of some others who are familiar in the construction of gems, whose name you just can't quite remember right now. You were able to construct this key.
She looks down at it. Looks back, looks right in your eyes. How did you get your hold of this?
Chance smirks. It was a God-given right. And then he's going to continue to let the island descend.
Of course, it's the fucking gods. Again, proving that they exist.
This was a good line.
And
This is a great conversation to sit and peel a grape to.
Look, I hate them as much as the next person, but I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth.
without further delay, the island finally comes to a grinding halt down on the sand. Matria presumably charges right on at an area where there seems to be a bit of a natural ramp. And the rest follow. I know Inqua is.
Yeah? We're
I'd
going
be
on
following.
the upside down mountain.
I'm sorry, I did not know that stone could melt us, but I'm putting the book down and I'm there.
Like Ollie's probably kind of reading as she walks, and like Arazid is kind of navigating her.
Yeah.
Putting like a random like long rock down before like a chasm she's about to step into, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're about to go from having a boat to a fleet.
Admiral Sonny. Oh god, don't add
Yeah,
that to your name.
More.
Don't worry, it was said by the DMs, not by a person in game, so, you know. Not yet.
I guess as everybody gets on, Chance is going to start raising the island again. He doesn't want surprise visitors.
Oh. Wait, weren't we just... weren't we putting this down back in the hole? Don't you think that'll solve everything? I don't know. Is that too easy?
This thing moves. I want it to move.
Okay, it just seems like we're taking a dangerous place and making it extra more dangerous.
If we're moving this place, we're bringing the ship on board first.
Yeah, because like now we can't even like run away.
Incidentally, Chance, we own a ship now.
Good for you.
Yeah, you're jealous.
I could probably buy one myself if I really wanted to.
With what money?
You could, they're cheap now.
I don't know. I sold a set of plate mail back in that town before it went to hell.
No, yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, you did make some money with that. Yeah, but Spittig's a super expensive ride. Yeah, you don't get these for cheap.
It works.
Yeah.
Chance is gonna hold up a hand, Flame's gonna flick at his fingers, and I'm assuming it burns all the same.
Okay, that's aggressive. Maybe don't.
So he's then going to point to the giant volcano and go, look, I'm being an asshole. That thing is not going to care.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm
We kinda stopped
saying.
caring a while back as well.
If we keep this island on the ground, then at least we'll be able to escape it if this thing wants to explode.
Don't worry, it won't.
Okay, says Lady Expert. Great. Trusting that.
The volcano is the thing that keeps this thing in the island. It's the sheer amount of power needed to perform a feat such as this requires such power to do so, and so we harness the magical energy of the volcano to bring this thing in the air.
Okay,
Okay.
If we
ignoring
take
the
the
fantasy
orb-
aspect, how the hell is a volcano working when it's not connected? This is not sunny. How the hell is a volcano working if it's not connected to the Earth core to be able to bring up new magma?
This is the magic volcano, Toby.
Doi.
Chance is going to look to the newcomer. So if we take the orb, does that mean that the island's not going to work anymore?
Does that mean we're gonna fall to the ground?
Yeah, maybe it's better to be on the ground.
We could die that way.
I mean, what's going to be more difficult? Surviving like this whole island deciding to suddenly plummet to the ground and spilling lava everywhere, or attempting to persuade Chance to change his mind?
All I'm saying is that it moves very slowly. So
If worse comes to worse with Chance, we'll just insta-kill him. Because that's an option we have now.
I don't know. I feel like other people get insta-killed and Chance gets therapy.
Damn it, I meant to try and figure out what the freaking speeds did on the way here.
that is a
Is there
fate.
something I can throw in the background?
Could you maybe
that
try
is a fate
using
worse
the...
than death for him.
Could you maybe try? Oh no. Could you try using the beads to see if you could mold Earth to create a sort of, like a tsunami breakwater around the spit take, so it would at least maybe not burn up immediately.
Okay,
Have some
Sonny
lava
uses
diverted.
a bead, the one on the left, to try and do the thing with the ground next to the spit tank.
Sorry, say again. I was busy labeling.
Okay, Sonny is going to take the leftmost bead of the rosary thing and use it to try and do thing with the ground left of the spit tank. Because apparently we need to figure out if one of these things is mold earth.
Is that even possible for this ring?
Not ring, no, the beads all the way.
Necklace, sorry.
I don't know what it does, so we're about to find out.
Given Sunny's proportions, a necklace could be used as a bracelet or a ring.
Okay.
I'd like to think it's been used as a necklace. It's a rosary.
The
It's just
spit-
dangling away.
Next time the spit take makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, it can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw.
Did I just
What?
bless the spit take?
You just blessed the spit take.
Okay, first item. Okay,
blessed
so
it
the
with your
amber one
presence.
does bless. Okay, let's try the bloodstone one.
The second one in.
Yep.
Oh great, search is unavailable on Wikidot.
Oh. Do
Wait.
you need us to search something?
No, it's Google's there. Next time that the spit take makes a weapon attack, it can add radiant damage to its roll.
Wait, which one's that? That's one of the
That's
one
the
of the
second
paladin
one
things.
in, right?
Yes. That's a paladin spell, right?
Yes, branding smite.
You know I'm blessing the ground next to the spit take, right?
Okay, you bless the rains
I'm-
down in Delore.
Ollie suggested seeing if any of them are mold earth, so I'm trying to mold some earth.
Right, sorry.
It's not going well.
Okay, in that case,
Nobody step on
apply
that
what I
patch
said,
of ground for a few hours.
but to like this one bit of ground in particular.
That's searing smite? No.
Branding.
Damn it.
Wait,
No, that's the better one.
closer. This
Yeah,
rectangle
I
is
got my
now
fire
hella
radius.
holy.
Okay, so that one's branding smite. Okay, what about the citrine? Does that do a thingy?
It is no longer exhausted, charmed, petrified, cursed, or has its hit point maximum reduced.
I'm so glad we're doing it this way. That's lesser restoration?
Greater.
Greater. What level's that?
Fifth.
We cure the whole island now.
5th level. I feel the need to point out that all of the ones that you've just used, you now can't use again until dawn. It is a once per day spell.
To be fair, I wouldn't have been using them until tomorrow anyway, on the basis that I had no sodding clue what any of them did.
You are
So-
very, very hopeful about what's gone on in this lava-filled, cracking island you guys are in, but okay.
I mean, we could always take a rest before going in on the basis that
Things have been
Sanity.
fine up until now.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen over the course of the night? Okay. I mean, if I'd done this, it's like, I need emergency healing! Okay, I've just blessed someone. I need emergency damage! I've just cast Branding Smite on the enemy.
Fair enough.
So
so
what
I
does the
assume
coral
number
one
4?
do? Yep.
You cast it on the sandy, ashy stone before you.
Yep, the same bit as last time.
That is now also shining, and out from it, a very shiny, moving puddle of lava coalesces in front of you. And you speak Aquan, right, Sunny?
Yes.
In Aquan, it will respond to you. You have summoned me. I am the Bright Lady's servant.
Cool! I made a new friend. Okay, what the hell was that smell?
Planar ally.
What level's that?
6.
7. Oh, yeah, 6. It's close.
That's conjuration?
Yeah.
Thank you. I can't seem to find this damn thing for some reason. Too many tabs. Okay. I'm just going to ask it to move like 5 feet to the side. Away. Wait, what was this thing made of? Fire.
Lava.
Lava. Wait, is that LAVA or LARVA?
LAVA. As in the thing that volcanoes are made of.
The thing.
No. I get confused between lava and lava.
Fair enough.
Okay. Should I cast it on the ground or the ground? Screw it. The ground. Ground. How long does Planar Ally last for?
10 minutes.
Wait, it's new friend for a while then.
I assume the 5th gem belt bead item once again on the ground.
Probably for the best.
It does nothing because it already appears to be blessed.
So there's a second blesser.
Mhm.
Okay, I have double blessed the ground. Finally, right, that was the jade. Finally, the pearl.
The stones take on a gaseous appearance.
Did I just form the ground?
Something like that. It's like mass gaseous form. Linked in Discord.
Wow.
Arriving upon the mountain, while Sunny peruses
You went
the
up to
spells link.
Wait, is anyone standing within 30 feet of this piece of ground?
Oh yeah, most of you.
How many of them are willing?
I guess we'd have to ask them, considering you don't know what's about to happen either.
If you feel a magical effect kicking in, are you going to say, Sunny wouldn't hurt us, or are you going to say, fuck you?
Been
What
blinded
saving throw do
before.
I have to make?
Considering Matria is not paying attention to whatever Sunny's doing, she would just brush it off and not give a shit.
But whilst Sunny is amusing himself on this square of ground, as Inqua steps onto this platform, his mind suddenly rages. I would like him to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no, you mean rage?
Oh my god. Inquis the barbarian.
We're all barbarians on the inside.
Yeah, Matt, if you're there, a wisdom saving throw, please. Otherwise, I'm a roll for you. Understandable. I don't want to because it's going to be a lot less anticlimactic.
Inquir.
Inquir for Inquir. Inquir, we have an Inquir for you.
Ollie could transform to look like Inqua and then roll.
It's not really how it's going to work, but... I mean, she could still do the look.
The look.
Oh,
Get the
right.
Inqua look.
Yeah,
Alright.
I like my arms.
I'm gonna assume that Matt is getting a drink or something, and I'm gonna roll the saving throw on Inqua's behalf.
Oh, what'd that be for?
Ooh.
Oh, buddy. Suddenly, Inqua begins to double over and begins madly and furiously scratching something into the ground before him.
Oh my.
Chance is going to go over and see what this is about.
So we can assume that he failed, right? Like,
It would seem so.
So that's what all those symbols look like.
Yes, you
this is cool.
gather around Inqua as he straightens up from finishing scratching, and kind of like he blinks, he looks around, he looks down. He's as surprised as the rest of you.
What is that?
After you.
No, you go ahead. I was just gonna ask something dumb. You do it.
Sonny turns to the little fiery dude and goes, I totally forgot to ask your name.
Blob.
Hello, Blob. Yep, that was the thing Sonny was going to ask. What were you going to ask? That was apparently the dumb thing.
I was gonna ask Inqua, like, what does it mean?
That's not in the alphabet. I know the alphabet. That's not in the alphabet.
He knows the alphabet now.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Do you know what it means, Blob?
Oh, I know this one here. He points to the one at like the easterly cardinal position, just the plain upward pointing triangle. This one scratched in Volcano Cavern, far below where Mistress is.
Well, that was a lore dump.
Blob is awesome.
I'm sorry, did you not summon me here to help you?
Technically, yes.
And now you complain
Chances-
when I help you.
No, you're very helpful.
Good. What is Chance doing?
He's gonna kneel down, kind of look over it. He's gonna like point, just kind of mutter something. to
Sorry,
himself.
lore dump was not Sonny saying...
Sorry, can we not
thing.
interrupt in the middle of a sentence, please?
Oh, sorry, couldn't hear anything.
Okay. Chance.
Yeah, Chan's gonna like point to each, muttering something. Kind of look to the circles in the middle. Kind of narrow his eyes, thinking. Okay, yeah, this is just the formula for saving the world. I don't care. And he gets up and he's going to basically walk off and find something that interests him.
That was very quick and also very dismissive, but okay. What is Matria doing?
So whilst you did hear the random person screaming in the middle of this place, it's not the first time she's heard someone violently screaming in this place. So she's just not paying mind to that. More focusing on the statue in the center, who I assume is of someone she knows.
It is indeed. It is the very familiar visage of Amanoth.
Gesundheit.
So you see, for this time, she's just been staring up at it, almost like paying respects in a sense. As after standing there for like a solid half a minute, she just turns around and then looks, realizing what has been done. Would she have a good idea of what all this means?
What do you mean by this specifically?
The drawings.
Please roll me a history check.
I'll do.
Matria hasn't even really made the effort to learn why the world is looking so sandy and dry and gross. So she kind of like looks down and goes, oh, these two things that I don't care about are probably connected. Anyway.
Alright. Well,
She can
kind of-
reason the surface meaning.
yeah. So after just paying that a bit of mind, she just then walked past the place she would know is her sort of home in this place. Heading towards the entrance.
Does anyone else follow?
Oh yeah.
I mean, they have a direction they seem to know to go in, so just ask Blob to come with us and ask him if he knows anything about the building we're walking towards, because he seems to know more about this place than anyone else.
Could Ollie roll a sleight of hand against Chance to try and steal a pen from him?
I mean, I don't see why not.
Just gonna start digging around in his bag.
No, I don't know how, like, you practice calligraphy a lot. I basically just want your pen for this one thing, but I don't want to ask for it. So here we are. Here we are.
What would I roll in
Oh, I'm sorry. I
against?
didn't mean to do that with advantage.
Unless Chance is like actively looking for it.
We're basing off passive,
Yeah. In which case.
which a 23 does not beat.
Yeah.
Chance is going to like. I'm guessing like Ollie's like flipped up like a part of his bag, and he's just gonna like turn. What are you doing?
And Ollie's gonna back away to Arazid without answering Chance. It's just gonna go, Arazid. Arazid, did Chance give you like a pen or anything to practice your writing with?
I have chalk.
Okay, cool. Give me the chalk.
I would like a.
Arazid, you're talking in a pool of lava. I can't hear you.
Here's your chalk. Here it is.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna take the chalk from Arazid, and then I'm gonna whoop 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 back to where Inkwa made his mad scratching, and I'm just gonna copy it down on like the back cover page of Zaid's diary, just because that's what I was reading, and then I'll pop over and return the chalk to Arazid just to have a copy of it.
Oh, thank you for the chalk pack.
Oh, thank you for lending it to me.
Are we gonna follow Matria, or I want to not walk on that thing that Inkwa walked on?
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, well, I guess we could go like anywhere. Do you want to split away from the party and just do our own thing?
Yeah, we can find some secrets.
Yeah. Okay, but should we follow them for now? Because it seems like Matria kind of like knows what she's doing. But maybe once we're in this big building, we can just like go down a different hallway, and I don't know.
Yeah, we can do that.
We just hang out.
But for now, all of you approach the Research Institute. The gates are shut but not locked.
So you better bet Matria's blasting those things open like she owns the place. Because she technically does.
Busts in like Aragorn. And I presume I'm going to need to get ready with the polygon reveal because she's going to be busting in there too.
Oh yeah. She wants to know how her home is.
These doors are locked, but very not sturdy.
Weird question. It's probably going to be a no, but would Match have a key?
She would have had that confiscated during the incident.
Okay. I imagined.
But yeah, because the wooden doors are so like aged away, you can literally like push through them like the Kool-Aid dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was a slight misclick. Bear with.
So anyone ask the little fiery friend, what the hell are we walking into, and how much is it going to get us killed?
At least a little. I actually do have a token for this dude, so give me a sec.
Oh, cool.
She looks familiar.
Okay. So he just asks him to warn us of anything that is impending danger. Please.
Okay. I can't step on the rock.
Ah.
I burn it.
Wait, the rock burns or you burn?
The rock burns. I just wait out here, and I will scream if there is danger. Yeah.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
So if he steps on the rock, the entire floor catches fire.
Something
know.
like that. Other people had observations / questions about this location. Well, don't rush at once, guys.
Chances moved to this pile of stuff. What is it?
It appears to be a ruined stove.
Knowing that he has found a kitchen, Chance leaves.
It is not his place. Sonny finds what appears to be a ruined office.
I'm tempted to do a chance and say, "Oh, writing! That's not his place."
That would be a Keisu move. Stuff in desk. There is stuff in the desk. There are some very old, dusty pieces of paper. They appear to be sign-in sheets. There is also a small bird statue of some form.
Does this bird statue look similar to a bird that maybe likes to listen in on secret huddles?
No, it looks like the kind of bird that really loves dipping its head in water in specific increments.
Oh.
It has a very neat hat. But its beak is kind of dusty and weathered, as if it has not been parched in many moons. There are some names you would notice. Right at the top, there is the name Matria, Alexandria, Dellefaus, Deloril, Windburg-Streiss. The spacing between the letters gets smaller and smaller, like the further in like the box you go, trying to fit it all in. You're like, wait, I know that name. Why do I know that name?
Grandpa needs to take his medicine, I swear.
Further down the list, you also see your own name repeated a couple of times. So Matria and Arazid are looking at this statue. Ollie is having a look at this, at this suit of armor, and then Ollie is having a look at this statue.
Mm-hmm.
Anything in particular you'd like to know about it?
Well, I guess I'm wondering, does this statue to me look more like Cielba or more like Sklad?
Roll a history check.
I'm so historically good at those.
You're pretty sure it looks like neither of those personas.
Okay.
It is a very beautiful, androgynous winged creature with horns.
Okay, if I look at... Oh, I can't look at Solas to do a little matchup. Does it look like Solas at all?
No.
I know. You said beautiful and androgynous looking. The mind leaps. Okay. Ollie's gonna peruse, further away from that.
Okay.
Nice chandelier.
And is there
I've got an awkward question.
Okay.
Did anyone say yes to the last spell Sunny cast when it went out and hit the entire party?
No.
I think Matria said yes through not saying anything.
No.
Lack of
No.
consent is not
That's how
consent.
consent works, right?
Because if so, it's taken us this long to realise that anyone that said yes to said spell going out has been walking around as a gas cloud this entire time.
Wow.
Fair enough.
That's so cool.
Would either of these possible gas clouds like to learn anything about these plate suits of armor standing near the doors?
Matria is more looking it over. It's like adjusting parts of it, just making sure it's in good order, while also she's making it try and seem like she's just fixing it up, but actually she's going to look it over and see if there's any notable differences that she's aware of from way back.
I would like a history check for that then, please.
Did it do it?
It is noticeably extremely more weathered in multiple different ways since when you last saw it. It also apparently has several scratch marks on it that weren't there before, as if this suit has been used in some way before being returned to this stand.
Otherwise it looks the same. Like no different insignias or anything in effect. Right.
No. Just distressingly more weathered.
Yeah. She's going to look a bit disappointed that it's been damaged, but she just moves on.
Okay. And Sunny in the lower office? Anything in particular, or just vibing with the desk?
Just looking through for things. Possibly things with things written on them, but otherwise things. If he finds the written on things, he's going to show them to somebody who's smarter. Probably.
Alright. You find a scrap of paper shoved in the back. It says, pound pastrami, can kraut, 6 bagels, bring home for Emma.
What language is that written in?
Common.
Right, he's going to need to throw that to someone else to figure out what the hell that says.
Right. In that case, I mean it says bloop 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 bloop.
If he does a once round of the room, does he find any other? Definitely not somebody's shopping lists.
No. It appears as if these drawers have been cleaned out in quite a hurry. And then what is there has just been degraded away by tiny insect bites over the years. And with that, it appears multiple people are going upstairs. I'm assuming Arazid and Ollie
Sunny's
would
trying to get hold of somebody. Sunny needs someone that can read.
Fair. You immediately discount these two over by the other winged statue.
I can read.
Well, these guys were closer.
Fair. But anyway.
And one of them's not Ollie.
You guys want to have a look over the statue before following the rest upstairs?
Yeah.
Alright. It appears to be a large dragon.
Does it look like Farcloon?
Larger.
Does it look like the Great Bitch?
It definitely has a similarity.
Interesting.
And with that, scroll down for the upstairs.
Down. Oh.
Yeah, I'm learning from running Curse of Strahd. Sometimes it's just more efficient to have all of the floors on the one map.
Oh, cool.
Wait, no.
Knock knock.
Wait, did somebody get some? No, he has to go upstairs to find somebody to read his note. Wait, there's Aqua. Job done.
No one answers Chance's knock. And then as he opens the door, there is just this sound of escaping air from this long shut room. And the sound of air sounds like a shh.
How perfect. Chance steps in, steps down, grabs a book, and flicks it open.
It is a very thoroughly researched, apparently, paper on the benefits of carbon-based versus the mineral-based gems, and then you begin to fall asleep.
Good. I give zero shits about any of this. It's in here probably, and he puts it back. Pushes past the person in the way. As he moves down.
This room, Matria, you have done many presentations in over the years. This seat, you remember being Ichthos's favourite.
Looking around, so there are like little notes and stuff on the tables, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are any of them legible?
It would appear that an amount of Sands of Time are eating away at the text on any unprotected documents.
Yeah.
You can just about like make out in one next to Ichthos's chair. And it talks about how they need to go for Plan S.
How many contingencies does one need? Just throws it back on the table, walks out.
And the rest of the party also heading upwards.
Mm-hmm.
Rest of the map is just down further on the same page.
Oh,
Feel free
yeah,
to move your tokens.
Oh, that's what you meant by scroll down.
Indeed.
It's funny. I was there and I just didn't even think about like, oh yeah, I have to like move there.
I knew what they meant, I just hadn't gone upstairs yet.
Okay, this seems like it's really full. Let's go up to the next level.
Okay, Sonny is handing the note to Arazid. Can't find anyone to read this thing.
But Arazid can read it. Arazid's been practicing.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Give it to me.
It says 1 pound pastrami, canned kraut, 6 eggs. Bring home for Emma.
This looks like a grocery list.
What's a grocery list?
You go to the market and you get things.
Oh.
It's like meat and I think bread. But I don't know what pastrami is.
Sounds friendly.
It does not sound friendly. It sounds nasty.
It sounds delicious.
Actually, yeah, now you mention it, pastrami sounds like the BBEG of a game. Lord Pastrami!
Do not fucking give me those ideas. Or I'd be rolling a very, very hunger-inducing one-shot. And don't try me, I have successfully made other players ravenously hungry just by DMing. Okay, one.
You see, you just gotta look at like drug names. Do you know how many great names I have of just who expects a Pixabon to be anything other than a name that I picked out of thin air?
I've heard of that drug.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, fair enough. That's a decent name.
Here's your list back. I gotta go with Ollie. I'll be back.
Okay.
Chance is looking for anything.
Oh god, I just realised how wide this freaking map is.
Yep.
There's
There,
a...
there are several more levels to go.
So he's going with everyone else.
Alright. In this desk, in one of the drawers that has stayed shut, you find a list of various, you think they're book titles. Along with a list of names. You're not sure if they're author names or if they're meant to be the names of those who've borrowed them, but considering what the next room along looks like, you think it may be the latter.
Chance sighs. This is boring. He puts everything back and is gonna go climb the tower.
Alright.
Fun.
Matria?
Hmm?
You have refound the reading room.
Just kind of just pokes her head in, shrugs, turns around.
Before you're able to leave that room, Inqua will... He's standing in front of the door. He has a piece of paper in his hands. He looks at you and he goes, You stride with such confidence. Explain. Why are you on this list? Why am I next to you? Who are you? Wait, why are there two Inquas?
I was just thinking that. I was like, did I miss something?
Oh god, I'm hallucinating.
I'm just going to go ahead and delete that second one.
Everyone, Sunny has finally given the entire party sunstroke. His life's mission is complete.
Inqua like basically shoves this piece of paper in your hands. What is it?
This in particular, I'm not entirely sure. Wasn't really one for bookkeeping, so to speak. Kind of just throws it to the side onto the floor. Though if you're asking me who I am, I mean, you know my name. I'm surprised you don't know me, though. Inqua. Inqua Remus, was it? Your full name. I remember working with you a good while back, when we were kids.
He stares at you in disbelief and suspicion and possibly other emotions that Matt can't type quick enough.
Anyway, it would seem I went to greater heights than you could ever. Quite literally. Just walks off.
I'm so sick of your circular way of talking. You will not walk away from me until you explain. How do you know my name? Why do you avoid all these questions? You're not that good, you know.
1,000 years in the ground does not do well for one's magical ability, first off. And second off, you have spots in your memory. It's quite blatant, to be fair.
Oh, so you know
I
that,
remember.
but you won't tell me what they are.
Well, you... I'm assuming you don't know the fact that you are alive. It's almost 1,000 or more years ago. I have no idea how you're here now, frankly, but... You were there with me, way back when, before the world was nothing but sand and hell.
It is at this point, Matria, that you notice his complexion, the light in his eyes, seems a little different to the human Inqua that you remember. But then, if he could remember, he would probably think the same of you. Bless you. So we are... I mean, I know that 1,000 years have passed. That my friends have been more than happy to share that with me, but what happened here?
Here in particular. Or the world.
I know that the sun ended, but how did we cause it? I don't remember. Why don't
Neither
I
do I.
feel anything anymore?
I don't remember either, frankly. I mean, I was quite literally thrown off this island by my own students, who resented me. Unfortunately, being drunk is quite a fickle mistress when you're one such as I.
Without any further questions, Inqua will kind of like nod and then just stare at the paper again for a little bit, trying to process everything, before assumedly following the rest of the party up the stairs.
Matria just takes a little side path as she's slowly but surely remembering the structure of this place, remembering a room down this way.
Ah, yes. It is one that she enjoyed many smoking evenings with Ichthos and other high-ranking professors. Very cozy.
How worn does everything look?
It looks less worn and more just like covered in dust. It seems oddly preserved in comparison to some of the other pieces of furniture you've seen.
She just smiles while everyone sees it, turns around and then goes to the stairs to make sure no one's touching something they shouldn't.
Meanwhile, the rest of the party arrive up on the second floor, or third floor for us North American friends.
Chance is keeping on climbing. He's going to the top.
Alrighty. Anyone else poke their head in this room? Or do we kind of nope out the second we see cobwebs?
Sonny's player might see cobwebs and treat it with the subtlety of a fireball spell. Sonny, not so much.
But it's a really big cobweb. That cobweb is like the size of 4 of me.
Well, you know, if you've got
Likely.
time and like it's warm and nobody's messing with you, you can create some beautiful art. Ollie is going to marvel at the beauteousness of this spider web that the spider clearly put a lot of freaking work into.
And as she does that, through the gaps in the barrels, she sees the form of the spider behind those barrels.
Oh shit! Ollie's gonna back up.
Don't worry, Sonny got this. He knows how to deal with this situation.
Sonny,
He knows 2 different ways of dealing with this situation.
Sonny,
Hello, friend!
it's so big.
It does not respond, as it is lying on its back. Several legs are curled up, and several have been completely chopped off.
See, Sonny just dealt with the problem.
Oh, what is it? What's going on over there?
There's like a really big spider, and Sonny went back there, and he's working.
Sonny hello friended it to death.
Oh,
Wait, what? You killed it?
No, it dead.
So you didn't kill it. What killed it?
Oh.
I don't want to be in the same room as whatever killed a giant spider.
you can have a look around to see any evidence of whomever may have been here to kill it.
Matria's going to look
like-
over the body itself.
So I suppose Sunny doesn't know anything about anvils, so he's going to look over things produced by anvils.
Yep, those appear to be things produced by anvils. You got
Is the
some
big
like
shield better than his big shield?
it is the same. Arguably slightly worse since it's not a tower shield.
Darn. Sunny is so close to getting that +1 tower shield, I tell you.
And Matria? What are you looking for on the body?
Evidence of what may have killed this, how it was killed, and also just what it is. Like, is it biological, magically made, or anything like that?
Okay. So to determine like what killed it and how, that would be a medicine check. To determine what it is or where it came from would be history or nature.
Okay, let's go with history first.
I'm just going to take that 22 because you are doing great at this. My brain kind of glitched and I thought you accidentally hit the number twice. 22. You have never seen this type of spider before. You are certain that it does not exist. You once dated an etymologist, so you would know.
Of course.
I mean,
OMG, was it me, Matria? Me as in Dewey, because OMG, I love entomology, and also you are so pretty. Hello, sorry.
Really crossing over the reality boundaries there. All right.
I mean,
The worlds are merging.
all I'm gonna say is it's probably, you better hope it's not you, because that guy's probably dead now, so.
Oof.
Anyway.
And
And
medicine.
then, yeah, that's why I did history first, because this is going to be horrible. Oh, well.
The best you can tell is that it has been hacked up.
Concerning. But probably more than gained from the environment. So then I'm going to look around at just the general area, see if you can spot anything.
Right. Anyone else having a look at anything else in here?
Yeah, screw it. Nobody else is going to. Oh, wait, no, better. There's booky things.
no, yeah, oh yeah,
Wait,
the
no,
books
better.
immediately. No,
Sonny
no.
has never had a bad experience drinking 1,000-year-old alcohol before. Let's see if there's 1,000-year-old alcohol in here.
Matria, you are absolutely sure that this room has never been used for alcohol storage. So if Sunny were to vocalize that...
Sonny's going to see what's in the giant barrels. That doesn't mean he's going to immediately drink it. You see what's in there first, then you drink it.
you turn the tap and a very small amount of very thick, sickly green-looking goo oozes out.
This alcohol's gone bad.
The books that
That would be
Ollie
said out loud.
the books that
Sorry.
Ollie and Arazid find are more of the type of thing that they think Brightsteel would like. All of the books are on the subject of various blacksmithing applications.
There's nothing about a blacksmith falling in love with his storekeep shopkeeper apprentice and brushing his hair for him in the moonlight on their tower. Help me look, Arazid.
Oh, I don't know what you're looking for.
Whilst they're looking, one person has approached the next floor up. And he opens the door into this room.
Oh, that looks like some organs. That's interesting.
Oh, shite.
And from behind one of these long rows of plants, chance you can hear someone going, "Oh, I'm sure the god."
Can you use the winged boots and like get up into like an aerial view, like stealthily?
Like he can try. The roof is like 15 feet ish.
Oh, yeah, no.
I mean,
We're just going to like hide, like get down low, I guess, and kind of hide against one of these, trying to see where this person is, what they're doing.
Okay. As you approach this row, I'm going to need you to make a. I forgot what check it was.
Perception?
Nope.
Investigation?
Nope.
Nature?
Nope. You take 10 poison damage.
What?
Oh, saving throws.
I thought I'd put a saving throw in first, and then I realised that that was not necessary for the construction. As you approach further into this room, Chance opens his mouth. He breathes in the poisonous fungal spores.
Yeah, as soon as that happens, he dopes the fuck out of there.
Well, it's not
He gets out, just starts coughing and hacking. You could deal with damn fucking poison. And he's just going to like angrily storm upstairs.
Matria's going to quietly laugh to herself.
Mm-hmm. And the other party members? Searching on the floor below, I'd assume.
Yep, looking for that smut.
And when they realise that like this entire rack of books seems to be very Christian, and not like Old Testament, like New Testament Christian, like what Christians think the New Testament says anyway.
Ollie is going to drape herself over the anvil in anguish.
Very extra, very Ollie. I like it.
Why are blacksmiths so boring and unlovable?
Oh, I don't think that's true. I think maybe you just have different tastes, and that's okay. Hey, I think we should move rooms. I'm scared that something's gonna come out of here and kill us.
Come out of this anvil that I'm lying on in my anguish?
Well, I mean, I feel like the spider just did not spontaneously die.
No, it has very clear sword marks going through its legs and abdomen.
Well, whoever it was, it's probably one of the people who came up onto this island from Onolembo and then died.
Oh, well, that...
Is it?
What did you say, Tobes?
Is there the possibility that this would have to be a homebrew thing, but is there the possibility we could get a magic item for Ollie that anytime they want to, just faint in despair, a fainting count just magically appears behind them and they can fall into it?
I like it.
How about once we get out of here, we can write our own steamy romance?
You would help me?
Yeah, we can do that together. It'd be fun.
Oh, that would be so much fun. Okay. Sounds good. But that means that we have to live. So, all right, muscles up.
All right, yeah. Let's go see what everyone else is doing.
Yeah.
What is
We'll catch you later, Sonny.
Matria up to in this room that I
So-
spent a long amount of time looking for the tokens for?
Yeah,
Mhm.
so
Where did I leave study?
she's just look as amusing as Chance growing up is. he was in here for a reason, and he got that close for a reason. So she's just going to give a quick
I guess
scan
they're up
over
here.
the room.
Okay.
Just see if she can notice anything.
Perception, please.
The one time I do badly.
You see a lot of mushrooms that have become very overgrown. They almost may even seem to move.
That's never one for... Whatever, might as well get a closer look.
Okay, anyone else? From the upstairs, you would definitely hear some, like, I'm assuming some, like, low-level grumbling in a very familiar voice. Maybe whisper something about spores.
Oh, where did Chance go?
You haven't
He's
seen
upstairs.
him. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Matria will... If you said it out loud, Matria will shout it. He's upstairs.
Got you.
Okay.
Yeah, she's just looking around this place a little closer. And also, if she does get close to the mushrooms, she has a sleeve over her face.
Understandable. For her, all of her applicable breathing activities.
Yeah.
Should we go in there? What's going on?
Yeah, let's check it out.
Okay.
Sonny has never been harmed by a plant before. That he can think, wait, no, has he?
Wow, it's like really pretty in
Has he been
here.
attacked by a plant yet?
Arazid, you take 16 points of poison damage as you enter into the unventilated southern part of the room.
He was not aware of what was going on in there, so I decided it'd make more sense for him to be an idiot and just go in there.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Also, ouch.
Yeah.
I like to think Sonny has a bit more wisdom than that. Not enough not to walk in, but at least slowly.
I mean, he went for, like, the less dangerous looking part of the room, but he's got very little lungs and the poison damage just took a hold too quickly. I guess, yeah.
Oh, God. Are you okay?
I gotta get out of here.
Oh, okay, let's go. It's pretty though, eh?
His eyes are watering. He can't see anymore. He's having a moment. He got maximum damage. Isn't that fucked up?
Little bit.
Yeah, that's a little fucked up.
It's
Oh,
okay.
this house eating has mold on it. I gotta throw it away.
Cry in my cloak.
Okay. Sonny knows when somebody's taking damage. Wait, is that the right spell? No. That's the right spell. There we go. Can't do anything about the poison.
But you get a decent amount of your health back, and finally, Chance has emerged onto the top floor all on his own.
I'm sure this can't possibly get him killed. God, I wish I was playing an artificer right now.
I wish our artificer were feeling better right now.
Why haven't you killed Sonny off yet?
Because he has a
Chance.
fucking AC of 21.
Yeah.
Only recently.
I've been trying! Well, no more than I've been trying to kill any other character.
Chance wanders in, sees that this is less exciting than what's going on in the other room, and proceeds to go to the other room and starts to study it because it looks suspiciously similar to the random scrawlings that Inkwood made in the sand rock thing.
Understandable. It's not a big stretch to conclude that. Anyone else head up the stairs?
Yeah, why not? I mean, new friend seems fine in poison room.
Yeah, Matria is continuing further into the room.
Yeah. First off, she's just going down, like kneeling down almost, and trying to figure out if what she assumes is blood is recent or not.
It is very dried. And further down this this aisle, you see a figure you recognize again. A gentleman called Bookie, who used to take care of the plants in this room. In life, it appears now that life is not totally applicable to him. Partly because he was human and it's been over 1,000 years, and partly because he has a massive cavity in his stomach.
She's just going
That
to
may be where the blood has come
slowly-
from, because he has
Yeah.
like similarly aged-looking blood on splattering down his body. He is very carefully tending to these large spore-producing mushrooms.
So she's just going to slowly approach.
Oh,
Like-
I told them this would work, yes.
Hello?
Ugh. Don't worry, we'll get your turn soon. He appears to be talking to the mushroom to his right. Before turning back to the one right in front of him and like very carefully going through the topsoil, making sure there don't appear to be much worms.
Keep at your work. Turns around and walks off. Then she's going to go across the hall into the room up here.
But of course you remember that this is not a room. It's a balcony, biatch!
Yeah. She's just going to poke her head out, lean on the balcony, and just, like, not really heavily, but just catch her breath after being in literal death room.
Fair enough. It's a rather nice view. You get to see your construction in all of its glory, as you see the horizon far away and far below you. By now, I assume Arazid would have caught his breath. The 13 points of healing that Sunny gave him must have helped as well. Do you follow Sunny and Chance up the stairs? Arazid?
Mm-hmm.
And here you come to this room.
Pop out into the room, see Chance, and immediately go, Chance, what did you do?
Whoa, guys, this looks like. Why does this look so familiar?
Writings in sand.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and I wrote that down.
Ugh, God, I hate that room. I may or may not be throwing fire in. All right. So whatever happened to that flaming bastard? Because I think we might need him if the previous things are true. As much as I hate to admit it.
Which flaming bastard?
You need to be more specific.
The one that was with the group.
Oh, Blob?
He can't come in because he sets fire to the stairs.
No, the one that's suddenly missing. The pink-haired one.
Don't act like you don't know his name.
The one that's suddenly missing, like he only just noticed.
I would be surprised, honestly.
Look, I know I've had less of a headache with you lot around without him, but where the hell is he? Because if this is what I think it is, we're probably going to need him. Like I said, as much as I hate to say it.
Oh, good. Bailey chose not Bailey, the other one. Demon chose the wrong time to swap character out. Sorry, I get you two confused. You're both assholes at the best of times.
Not the most optimal from a certain angle, but you know, it is what it is. Matria has her own point of view.
So, would she know what this is?
This was not her department
Yeah.
per se, but she did consult on some matters. This is the room in which the 4 orbs that Inqua was working on were constructed.
Can Sunny investigate the blood trail that seems to come from one place and then go down the step? Wait, is this? Would Sunny have noticed the blood trail? Where is the freaking room with the blood? There it is. Don't give me.
Yep, I think Sunny would definitely have noticed that. He can roll a medicine check to determine blood splatter.
No, I mean, would Sunny have noticed the blood splatter in the other room?
I don't think he ever went in that room.
Yeah, he went in the door, so probably not.
No, probably not.
Okay. Medicine. He's meant to be good at that.
Yep.
Apparently he's good at that.
He spots, while it has been tried to be cleaned up, mystifyingly, despite the rest of it not being bothered with, there is a couple of small specks of blood that look a lot less like there's a lot less movement involved in the shedding of the blood in that area on this portal itself. Just below where a small it's not quite it's kind of like a ring. It's like a very orb-sized ring that appears to be used with a human sacrifice in the process.
Oh my god.
Oh, humanoid sacrifice, I should say.
Sunny likes the idea of one of those a lot less than the other, because one of them implies it could happen to a turtle. No offense to the humans in the room.
Chance is going to walk up to Ollie. We need one of the elements. I want to test a theory.
Okay, but there's like a lot of blood around here. So what's your theory?
Well, when I had to talk to that great bitch in the sky,
Solas's mom, your mother-in-law, basically.
I was told that we needed to gather the elements, and there's a 5th and 6th element that really doesn't matter. One of which
do you know what it is? Love.
Yeah, one of which is the might of magic, which I'm assuming is in Nabon creating those snake people. So after we get the water orb, we're gonna have to go probably curb stomp some people there.
Wait. Okay, because I'm sorry. I asked you to wait, and then I didn't even know what I was going to say next. But doesn't it seem like we're doing this all a little bit like too quickly? Like, we only have 2 orbs.
No, the fire one's somewhere's here. We just need to find it.
Okay.
Then we have 3. Then we go. Then I'm going to drop this island on top of Sklod. We're going to kill her again.
What? I guess I'll crush the phylactery. Wait, but we're gonna crush Jareth?
Necessary sacrifices for the greater good.
We are not crushing Jareth.
We're not crushing Jareth.
Yes. Crushing Jareth, no.
No.
We lowered the island carefully to crush her without crushing everyone else.
Yeah.
Look, the island moves slowly enough anyways. People are going to see it, and they're going to flee. The only
Okay.
people that are
Also
going to stay
flee?
is going to be Sklod, people who are loyal to the bitch, and idiots. And none of those people honestly deserve to live.
Why the heck would Sklad stay? She's so into self-preservation, she ran naked through the town streets.
Because do you really
Why
think that
would the bitch not run away when she sees the big mountain hovering over her?
I would run. And I'm a bitch, according to some people.
No, you're not.
Thank you. No, shut
yeah,
up.
but then we destroy her city state or whatever the hell. It frees Blue Rock Lake finally. They can become their own thing. And it also hurts Naglamund in the process because they no longer have an ally. It's a perfect
Don't
plan.
we like Naglamund?
This is a terrible plan.
Look, it's that or we can try and reinfuse the world with these elements now.
Wait, I feel like you're really pushing us. So you're thinking that the balls contain power of different elements that were there in the past world, right?
The reason why the sun fell is because the idiots who did things, and I'm not sure if this is even a correct room or not.
Okay, wait. Did the sun even fall? Okay, listen to this part of Zaid's diary. Okay, I'm sorry. I was scribbling in here. I just have
I mean,
to
a
find it.
blood demon? I don't care.
No. I am looking through the book, and if you talk, then I'm not going to be able to find it, and we're going to be here even more. Okay. Yes,
You don't talk,
yes.
Ollie, stop
Entry
talking
2.
too much.
Entry 2. Everybody huddle up. Come on. Entry 2. Oh, to be once more back amongst the stars with him as we were last night. Rajad bade him to learn at my feet, but we have both been the learner and the learned. My head spins still from his masterful teachings of the pre-calamity world, the plants, the life, the waltz. Oh, the waltz. I may have never lived to see the world with fields of green and harmony, but as we danced under the cold midnight air, my skin came alive with the warmth of 2 suns. Okay, this is where we're paying attention. My skin came alive with the warmth of 2 suns, and then, like the sun, that night, he and I became one. So there were 2 suns, and then they became one. 2 into 1. One big sun. One
Look,
sun.
that's an
swallow
allegory
the
for
other
him
sun.
fucking her. I don't care.
I understand that is what that is, but I'm also.
Yeah, but the allegory is a thing because it's describing a thing that happened,
Thank
and
you,
that's why
Sunny.
it's an allegory for the thing that's happening.
Thank you, Sunny. Yeah, what Sunny said. Allegory.
I don't give 2 shits.
Look, can we just put the orbs on the thingy
Because-
and put them into the sky?
Okay, so you're trying to figure out and piece together from your stupid smut diary. I got my source from a fucking god. What source do you trust more?
1. It is Zaid's stupid smut diary. And she put a lot of heart and a lot of ink into this shit.
She put a lot of
You.
something into it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Oh, man. I'm just working with the information I got. I wasn't there for your therapy session with Mekis. I don't know if she only told you what you want to hear so that she get you to do her bidding and be less of a dick to her kid. I have no idea. But this is just what I know. So when you talk about this shit with the sun falling and all that, and I read in the diary from this lady who lived like a gazillion years that they got absorbed, and she's learning this from another guy who lived a gazillion years longer than her, so much to the point where he was chiseled in statues that she saw, and she was like, this is a guy. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's one sentence. It's one allegory, but it's all I got, and I'm sticking with it.
So, if we
Did
put
we
the
not,
orbs in
like,
thrones,
3 or 4 weeks ago, or like however many weeks ago it was,
That you were here.
realize that the sun had fallen from the sky and we were going to go try and find where it was to the north?
Oh god, that does sound familiar.
That is true.
Sorry. Okay.
The sun has turned harsh to destroy this world because people decided to play with things that they didn't understand nor have any grasp on.
And here we are, playing with things we don't understand or have much of a grasp on.
I think
Because
that's kind of
we
his
are-
point.
can we at least try putting the orbs in the throny things to see if a thing
Because-
happens?
Here's the thing, we at least have guidance from beings that don't want to see their plane destroyed, because then they don't have godhood anymore and probably die. This is survival instinct of the gods, and once we secure this place to make it so we're not going to die, then we can kill them.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? I'm sorry. Take a step back right there. Kill who? Arazid! Arazid, move back away. Get away from him.
What have the gods done for this world?
Made it?
Simply told some mortal. I didn't ask to be born.
We all get that about you. We
And it's got
really.
Ollie on the shoulder.
Okay, what is it?
Can somebody borrow the orbs?
Okay, yeah, fuck it. So Ollie's gonna hand Sunny the knick-sack.
Okay.
I want to be ready to flee in case things go south, so I'm gonna back away.
So you're just gonna put what looks. This looks like air thingy. No, wait. That looks like what? No, that's earth thingy.
Oh,
That's
okay.
fine.
Oh, let me help you. Let me help you. I've got
Yeah,
this.
air and water. So yeah, put air thingy on here
Mm-hmm.
and your water thingy on here.
Wait, isn't the eye of the earth the top one? I'm pretty sure.
No, it's the breath of the air.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Sorry,
sure.
guys.
Absolutely do not have a water orb to put in that water spot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
so
yeah, we
We
never
have
got
air and
that.
earth.
thingy here. Getting very confused.
You put in 2 orbs into what you believe to be their respective nooks.
We're wrong.
The like each of the orbs, it sits in the little ring that protrudes out from these like big stone archways. There's a small thunk that comes in from each of the archways as it recognizes and accepts the weight on its holder. The device in the center begins to spin.
How close to it is Chance standing?
He's
I mean,
standing like
he-
just far away enough to be cool, but
Yeah.
not bothered. I'd
So
assume.
not close enough to get smacked.
I don't see Chance being that kind of person.
No.
And then as soon
I
as
want to
it,
see Chance be
It
that person.
starts to spin and everything. Chance is going to turn to it because he has a rough idea of what needs to be done.
Mhm.
Or at least
Yeah.
what he thinks needs to be done.
as quickly as it begins to spin, you hear a click, and then suddenly it stops again.
Uh,
A voice,
Chance is going to hold. Oh, sorry.
a voice from within the mechanism speaks. Missing. Missing. Although it's kind of degraded, so it's more like missing. Missing.
We need the other 2.
Honestly,
Per-
God, perhaps, idiot.
Perhaps the magic, whatever is being held within the bomb, as well as maybe we need that fuckhead Solas. I don't know. that tomb that had like the 6 things that all spoke of prophecy, that still fucks me up, and that's what keeps me up at night. But I'm not sure.
Oh, that some power outside of yours demanded that you be friends with people? Yeah, that would mess anyone up, huh?
Okay, Sonny's going to pick back up the earthy orb.
James is going to look up to this thing. He's going to kind of hold a hand out and not like hold firebolt to see if it reacts to magic.
Fair. It's kind of like the ball is dancing in your hand type thing.
Yes. Like he's not going to cast it at it, but he's just like it's if he was holding an action.
It doesn't resonate to this magic.
And just kind of shakes his hand and like lets it hit her out to nothing.
Okay. What is everyone else doing, by the way?
Sonny's going to see if he can take the ball back out of the thingy.
Yep, no problem.
Okay.
Ollie will remove the other one and bring it over to Sunny. Okay, let's put these back in the sack.
Okay, Sonny puts it in his sack.
Okay, and then Ollie asks for the sack back.
Fair enough.
No, not your sack. His sack.
That's what I thought that you said, and that's why I'm clarifying now.
Yeah. So you have yours in your sack. He has his in his sack.
No, both are mine. I am attuned. You have 2 pets. Give me this. Hey, don't you fucking.
What is Arazid up to?
Just chilling by the door, happy that nothing life-ruining happened.
Understandable.
He might
Matria.
introduce this argument for a second, as is his role as peacemaker.
Well,
Ollie is going to. Ollie's gonna.
Sonny just out-thiefed the thief.
Okay, the thief trusted you, you bastard. Ollie is gonna climb up Sunny's shell, displacing both Gem and Fluffy in a mad bit to get into his storage.
Okay, 1, that's not where Sonny's storage is. 2, do the creatures get to fight back?
A cat definitely won't, but Gem might.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Gem's
get out.
going to pick Ollie up and just throw her.
It's okay, Ollie. You can sleight of hand it back later without him noticing.
I want it now. I trusted you. Give me back my sack.
Sonny,
Santa gave it to me.
No, you have your sack. He does not have your sack. Sonny's had a sack since this game practically began.
Okay, but you give me back my orb, so it's not in your sack. It's in my sack.
Sonny's just holding on to it as insurance in case you tried to go for a fire orb on top of the other 2 you had, at which point he can trade you.
I want.
Yes, because you weren't going to try and go for 3 orbs.
Of course I was going to go for 3 orbs. I want to go for 4. This is the only magic I have.
With this, the pitter-patter of tiny adventurers' boots and the cacophony of their argument coming in the background, what else is Chance up to?
Chance is going to inspect like this mechanism in the center.
Okay.
He wants to know what the 6 orbs look like, and do they have any connection to like the statues?
6 orbs?
The outer ones.
Oh yes, there are 6 on there. I've always been counting them as like one thing. Again, gave it away a little bit. Whoopsie. You can roll a quick perception check, and I'm gonna go ahead with the sentence anyway, because unless you get a nat 1. Yeah.
That's a 12.
So, the largest orb in the center and the one that is closest to it, all of the orbs have got little labels. The two that I just indicated are labeled as Artemis and Apollo. The other 6 around the edge are labeled as following: Therendor, Nim, Barakas, Ran, Sipharos, Volt.
Does any of that mean anything to Chance? Can he put any 2 and 2 together of, yes, I recognize this, because...
Roll a history check.
No, it's the answer.
Yeah, he's been a bit of a himbo today, I'm afraid. Sorry, that's one of my words of the month. He's like, yep,
I've never heard
those
it in
are
a sentence before.
all word salads.
He's gonna come over to the fire one. He's gonna draw his sword and like cut his palm and drip some blood on it to see what happens. Onto like the stone.
The very slight dark patch of blood appears to gain some slightly fresher blood, which is then drunk right into the stone, leaving
That's fun.
only a very slight mark behind.
That's fun. He's
It
going to
is
go
fun.
proceed to do the same to all of them.
That does not happen with any of the other 3.
Oh, fun. They just have some blood on them now. We're gonna go back to the fire one and inspect it further. Why does it like blood?
It feels warm to your touch. It almost feels like it's inviting to you, like there is something about the construction of this portal which once long ago held some power of like the basest form of fire that you were touched by, fire that you bring with you every day, fire that you have grown up learning about. Perhaps you reason it drinks your blood because it has the closest connection to you.
Chance is going to lay down on like the sacrificial thing and just see if anything happens.
You do so, and the ring begins to judder above you very slightly, like it's trying to feel for an orb that should be there but isn't. And then a spike pierces your back. I'm gonna roll.
What were the chances of that?
Wait, I'm still mad at you.
But you know, Chance, he's looking very carefully. He's very hesitant, and the second that he feels like anything moving, beginning to touch his back, he springs up and whips around just in time to see a single, what looks like an iron spike, just falling back between 2 cracks in the stonework.
He's going to take a step further again, and like kind of cut his palm a bit more, so some more fresh blood, and pour some blood specifically in there.
You pour the blood kind of like into the crack itself, and you do not see, like, you know, one would expect that the more liquid you would fill into a container, you might see a little bit of overflow, right? But you don't with this crack. It seems to drink it all up, and it might just be your eyes, but there is tiny bit more light that is appearing through this portal now. And you even hear a very slight click from the device in the center before it screams, "Insufficient!"
Not the first time he's heard that.
Chance is gonna sigh. He's going to sheath his sword after kind of wiping it off a bit. Make sure there's no blood on the blade that could ruin it. He's going to look to his offhand, shrug a bit, and set it over the opening.
I thought you were gonna cut your hand off.
Me too for a sec.
Yeah, I'm like going full Inqua here.
Okay. Is this like you're kind of indicating that you know what's about to happen and you're gonna let it happen?
Yes, he's going to let this, like the spike pierce his hand.
Then I'll skip.
Because it's his offhand.
I'll skip the disappointing roll 20, d20. You take 7 points of piercing damage as this spike rams its way through the center of your palm. The blood trickles out. And from the device in the center, error, error, raw material already met. Reevaluate budget and report back.
The hell's a budget?
How does a budget have to do, on a real world standing point, the hell does a budget have to do with an error report of saying the material is already there?
They're like, you tried to cheap out giving us blood that we've already tasted before. Go get another sample and pay for it.
I think it's more saying it's got too much.
Please reinsert elemental key and redrain.
Does the spike retract at all, or?
Yes.
Alright. Chance is gonna kind of lick his wounds a bit.
Ew.
Ew.
I mean, the spike was
yes,
about a centimeter in diameter. So it's a decent hole.
Is Matria into it?
Or like shake his hand as he
I mean, what is Matria
cauterizes it.
Making sure Chance doesn't fuck up too badly.
Fair enough. And then Sunny and Ollie still fighting, finish their fights.
Sunny was never fighting in the first place. He's just looking around this place.
I don't really think he had a choice in the matter. The fight was coming to them whether he wanted
Yeah, that's
to
what
or
I mean.
not.
So Ollie's back there doing Ollie things, God knows. Probably picking a fight with Gem. Money's on Gem.
I'm tuned to them. Give me back my ball.
Toby, you should have full control and access to Gem's character sheet if you wanted to roll an attack
Yep.
for Gem.
What's the chances of Ollie killing Gem?
Very, very slim.
Yeah. Ollie's a ball buster, but she's not a bastard.
I don't feel whole without both of my balls.
Okay, let's see. We have a melee attack of.
Oh my god, give me
+2.
the ball back. Are you getting the beetle to fight me?
Maybe.
Jesus. Well, that hits. But for what?
Let's see. It does piercing and radiant damage at once.
Oh. That was, that's weird.
Oh, I didn't even think to click this thing.
I was trying to get it to show the text. Maybe, I see, you have to click on the damage.
Okay. Damn, it's coming my way, but it seems like too much.
But yeah, it was originally a 4.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Ollie,
oh, right,
you
I
take
see.
a single point of piercing damage and add like a Constitution saving throw from you, please.
Do we use the original roll
Oh,
I used, or
Constitution
any of the
saving
other rolls?
Yeah, you can go ahead and use the OG roll.
Cool!
It
Make
is
that son save!
1 whole damage extra.
What?
If you fail.
No, it's 3 whole damage extra if you fail. Which you didn't. Damn.
Right, yep, sorry.
Okay.
So 1 single point as Gem chomps down on Ollie's little finger.
Okay. 1, Gem, I love you, but I will crush you.
What's the rolls for a cat?
Sonny, I'm sure you can understand this. I am attuned to both of them. I have no magical power. Give
Sonny
me
will-
back my left ball. Can I roll persuasion?
Sonny's player is immune to persuasion due to excessive laughter.
But what about Sunny? I feel like Sunny would definitely
Look,
acquiesce
Sunny-
given the right persuasion.
Sonny has Sonny's plan here is quite simple. Sonny wants Fire Orb. Even if he doesn't get it for very long, because they're going to use it to put it in the thing to make this thing fall, to put the sun back in the sky, he wants Fire Orb. So if Ollie gets hold of Fire Orb before Sonny, Sonny can trade it. But if Sonny get hold of Fire Orb before Ollie, he give back Earth Orb.
Wouldn't Sunny be the type of person to trust his party members enough to
Under
let them
normal
keep a
conditions,
promise?
yes, but this is Ollie.
Fair enough.
Under normal conditions, yes. This is Ollie.
Eye of the Earth from me? Okay, here's the deal. You can hold on to the Eye of the Earth as insurance for now if you promise to always use the Shield of Faith to protect Arazid.
Done.
Fine.
Sorted.
Sonny promised to give it all back to you if he gets hold of Fire Orb.
No.
Anything else that you guys would like to do in this building?
No, when we find the fire orb, you are giving that orb back to me.
Could
literally
Chance
what Sonny
hear
said.
this bickering and
Oh
everything?
yeah.
He's going to yell, "That orb, I'm pretty sure, will react to my blood, therefore it's mine."
Okay, give me my ball back right now.
If it reacts to his blood, doesn't that mean it'll basically explode on him?
We don't know that yet. But you know what hasn't reacted to my blood yet? Both of these. So give it to me.
When Sonny gets Fire Orb, you get Earth Orb.
I thought that we were friends. But if you're gonna treat me like this, then I guess
We're still friends.
we're not friends. Because you don't want to be friends. Anguish.
See, this is why we need to get you that magic item.
Ollie has fainted in agony on this workbench.
See, this is why we need to get you the item of instant summon fainting count for melodramatic anything.
I'm just gonna give you guys a pet fainting goat.
An item that turns Ollie into a fainting goat every time she wants to
Ooh.
faint.
Yeah, I'm gonna write that down. Fuck. In the meantime, Ollie collapses dramatically upon one of the workstations, knocking over several vials in the process.
Sonny takes cover.
Would anyone else like to do anything else here?
I'm hanging out in this corner. What's in this corner?
It appears to be a storage area.
Can I see if there's anything that will help me on my travels?
You can give it a good old investigation.
OMG, OMG, OMG. Oh, I could if my character sheet didn't just, it popped out into an open window. Why did it do that? Whatever. I'm going to click the button soon. Don't worry. It's just taking a while to load.
While we're loading, anyone else with anything else?
Chance is sitting on like the edge of this, and he's trying his best to get a short rest.
Fair enough. What would Sunny be doing after the agreement has been reached?
Well, he agreed with Ollie. I'm not entirely sure if Ollie agreed with him, but it's good enough for him. Look around this area. What's stuff? There's books over here. There's I don't know even. Let's see. There's books here. There's I don't even know. Is that edible? There's there's thing that puts into thing that puts into thing. Is that a table? Is that a pot?
You don't even care about me.
And then there's this didn't explode when Ollie fell on it. So wait, are those?
Okay.
Yeah, no.
You want to
no.
maybe make a list of those things? I'm going to address Arazid's role now it's done. Arazid, you find a single, very dried bulb of garlic over in this one. And then in this cabinet, you find a very familiar looking potion.
Is this the one that was like crack cocaine?
Yes!
Wait, did Sunny drink that one, or was that a different one?
No, Arazid drank that one, and then spent the next few minutes just going full heckin' zoomies around Cielba's underground research area while the rest of you guys were looking for the Scroll of Black Waters.
You guys are fueling my addiction to this potion. I'm going to take the potion and I'm going to hide it in my belongings and not acknowledge that I got it at all to anyone.
You have the speed.
I'm going to take the garlic and I'm going to put it in my mouth.
Well,
Are you going to peel it first?
No, I don't think he knows how garlic works.
Does he like the taste of the garlic? You know.
I think he would. I think he would like. He's eaten a
Skin
rotting
off.
human corpse before. I think he likes garlic.
You think the two would go great together?
Yeah.
Okay, so to answer many of Sunny's questions, this is
general
a
purpose
cauldron.
investigation,
Yeah.
right? General person.
Yep. This is a bowl. These are some bowls with lids on them. You think everything here is edible. This is clearly alcohol. This is a bookshelf filled with smut. And this is a crying wench.
Wait, a crying bench or a crying wench? Because those are different things.
The latter.
I'd say both.
Yeah, I mean, like, one kind of begets the other. The tears overflow, and therefore the bench starts crying as well.
No, this is just, even when this was just a research facility, this is where people would come to cry.
It's the failed experiments corner.
Inqua has spent some time here.
Speaking of, you see a placard on this desk here that reads, Inqua Ramus, geologist.
Like,
Huh. Okay, after tasting the bowl nearest him, he's going to go grab Inqua. Because he most... Wait, no, he wouldn't be able to read that. Damn it.
Maybe I would say that Arazid would probably point at it and read it out as like, hey, look at me, I'm so proud of my newfound ability.
Yes.
Okay, time to taste the bowl of orange stuff.
No.
Right, dip a finger in and...
Constitution check, please. I mean save. Constitution save.
I figured. It's the same difference, really.
It is by far and away the single spiciest substance that you have ever tasted. You want to vomit, and you narrowly avoid doing so. And with tears streaming down your face, Inqua will be like, "You called for..." And then he sees the sign himself. His eyes go wide like dinner plates, and he just begins backing up.
That is spicy. Okay. This is full of smut. Therefore, this is full of smut. Sonny's no interest in smut. What's under lid number 1?
They are all made
my
of glass, and you can see that they are all empty.
Oh.
It's
But
the
like,
one that I use.
they're like empty in the way that like there's lots of layers of like dried substance. They've been emptied through the atrophy of time.
Okay. So Sonny loudly ignores the smut library. That's more Ollie thing. Okay. Dip finger in alcohol and taste. He's learnt from last time. You don't outright drink it.
I would like another Constitution saving throw, please.
Hey, you said it was edible. My rolls are getting worse.
Hand sanitizer.
You take 2 points of poison damage. As this... It was once milk, you think?
Okay, somebody tried to make milk alcohol. It went horrible. I've actually seen milk vodka.
Yeah, it's called Black Cow. They sell it in Sainsbury.
Really? I got it from somewhere else. Gave it to sister as a Christmas
It's alright.
present.
It's
It
great in a
lasted
White
all of 3
Russian.
seconds.
Yes!
To be fair, it was a tiny bottle. That probably didn't help.
Oh, fair enough.
The rhubarb vodka lasted way longer.
Yeah.
Apparently, Terrell's makes vodka.
Terrell's.
You know,
The
Terrell's
tea people?
crisps.
Oh, oh, right.
Yeah. The people that make the crisps figured out, hey, we've got all this leftover potato after making crisps. Maybe we can do something with it. So they did.
Fair enough.
What's the thingy in the corner?
Bookshelf.
Is
Filled
it
with...
also full of smut?
It is similarly not filled with smuts, because you rolled a 4 in your investigation, so I lied through my teeth to you.
Yes, I guess. But
Right.
he's been loudly ignoring the smut
That's a
library.
good point.
So
That's a good point. I'll frame it as if it is smut. It is such riveting and well-known titles as An Extensive Study on the Interactions and Balances of the Elements by Dr. Inqua Ramus.
That's one
Nerd.
that one sounds interesting.
Okay, what about the big blue thing?
The big blue thing swirls as you approach it, and you see your own face looking up at you, but from a different angle.
My own face looking up at me from a...
Yeah, like you're kind of looking down at the orb, right? And then
Yeah.
there's a representation of your face within the orb, and it's making eye contact with you. But it's not like a reflection, where you would see kind of like your underside of your
The
chin
opposite.
and stuff. Yeah.
It's not a reflection, it's... You realise what this is, right?
I don't know, do
This. Well, if anyone who looks into this thing sees an exact copy of themselves looking out of it and not merely a reflection, this means there's another them in the orb. This is the friend multiplier 2.0.
I? Okay, I'm gathering you're putting that in your inventory.
Oh, yes. How heavy is this thing?
It's not massively heavy, and you've juggled quite a few balls recently, so you're able to pick it up without much issue.
There are so many terrible jokes in this game sometimes.
If we're having fun, are they terrible?
Well, they're usually better if they're terrible.
Fair
That
enough.
reminds me. Whatever happened to Chance's ice devil corpse?
It's stored in Osika's house.
Okay, good.
Right.
I like how you said his corpse like he owned it.
He did.
He's
as far
making
as he's
armor out of that
concerned.
thing.
I think he literally straight up paid Sunny to carry it back for him.
Yep, he did.
And in that mind, in that respect, in his mind, he has 100%, if not 300%, definitely purchased it, and now legally owns it.
Yeah.
If
Sonny's
anybody
actually-
disagrees, they better be ready to square up.
I think Sonny's still carrying that thing.
No, you guys. I'm fairly sure you guys left it in Oscar's house.
Oh, good. I can take it off the list. Actually, that's why I removed the weight factor of it. Because we still have it, I just don't have it on me.
Make a note in your inventory of where it is, then. Because Chance will soon be looking back to you for the delivery of his payment.
Yep, working on that one.
Okay, anything else you guys wish to do in the Research Institute for now? If
My
not,
ball's back.
would you like to move on to one of the other buildings?
Wait, but there were other buildings? Oh,
Yeah.
there were actually other buildings.
There's like 3 others right here.
Sonny would like to just try one quick thing in the plant room. And by in, I mean as close as you can get to plants without choking. Within sight line of the guy there.
Okay.
You'll know that this is going. Where's...
Yep. He holds his breath. He walks in the room.
Okay. That does it. Hello, friend!
Oh, yeah. He's actually moved up to like here by now. Oh, it's one of them walking things. Oh, I don't know.
Good enough.
It seems to straight
I
up
mean-
not understand that you guys are real.
Okay, just insert sound effect to somebody, wiping their hands against each other in front of them. The little fire guy has long gone at this point, I assume.
Sadly, yes, but he's always just one day and one bead away.
Please,
Right.
please.
Am I the
Please,
only one
please,
that thinks that
please.
statue in the middle doesn't look like a statue and instead looks like something melted?
Please.
I mean,
please.
can't it be both? You kenned not that stone could melteth so.
No, I mean, at a distance, it literally looked like a little building that had just turned into a puddle at its base.
Ollie is doing a little jig around Sunny.
Please give it back. Please.
What's the time outside look like? Like, what's the time of day?
It would be around midday right now. The sun is definitely quite high in the sky.
Chance is gonna stop us moving, and we're gonna start moving towards, very slowly drifting towards, Dross.
Okay. Is this like so slowly that people wouldn't even notice it if they weren't actively looking?
I mean, I'm assuming that's how fast this island travels normally, because the
More or less,
item
honestly.
description. The item description says it only moves at 1 kilometer an hour.
Yeah, that is really slow. And this thing
Or something
looks
like that.
like a really strong wind might like knock it in half.
Yeah, 'cause what was the item description say?
Oh my god, it's so hot today. It's
I told
muggy.
you.
Feels like we're on top of a volcano.
Yeah.
Moves, 1 mile. Oh, 1 mile. I guess 1 mile is faster than 1 kilometer.
Not by much.
Yeah, not by much.
Okay, as Sunny begins to head towards the temple, which means Ollie begins to head towards the temple, which means Arazid begins to head towards the temple.
It's like dominoes, but in reverse.
And I'm assuming that means
Chance
the rest of you
follows.
guys will as well.
Well, it's either that or we head towards the nest.
Or the
With a name
barracks, or
like
the
that,
mine.
it must be a fun place.
Then there's the two locations that are just question marks. But
Or the dirigible.
You're dirigible.
wow.
OMG, why would you say that to me? We used to be best friends. I don't know what happened.
We're not
Lord
friends.
Dirigible, the BBG of the entire game.
Ollie
No,
is
it's
gonna
just straight
climb
up a
up
great word.
onto Sunny's back and just lie in anguish on his shell. I go, please, please, please.
Chance seeing this is going to try and sleight of hand like the other orb. Because Ollie's very distracted right now and distraught.
And I'm assuming that Chance is very petty and very much remembers like 5 minutes ago where Ollie tried to steal a pen from him.
Yes.
Okay,
It's like an hour ago.
Yeah,
So-
it's like
I am almost certain that Ollie's attention is currently elsewhere, which means it would absolutely be a sleight of hand versus their passive perception.
Nat one, nat one, nat
Can I
one, nat
argue-
one, nat one.
Could I argue that Ollie's so preoccupied that Chance would have advantage?
I'm leaving the game.
I would argue not quite. That would require someone helping you.
I'm attuned.
And, like,
Yeah.
oh, Dewey.
Dewey manifested that one.
So
Good job. Good
in a
job,
s-
Dewey.
In a sense, Bailey, you were given help with that role from Arazid, but not quite in the way you were hoping for. Ollie, what the fuck? Like,
What the fuck?
You're just
Yeah.
like begging Sunny to like give you the
And
orb
here's
back,
Chance,
and then suddenly, like, Chance's hand
who I
is in
thought
your
we
sack.
were making a lot of progress with. No.
Chance just looks Ollie dead in the eyes. Doesn't feel nice now, does it? And then he's going to stop and continue on into the temple.
Understood. Have a good day.
Okay. Well, there's nothing bad that could possibly happen from going straight in this door and into this room that's full of plants.
You're taking Ollie with you wherever you go. I'm up here with Gem and Fluffy now.
Okay, I've added a changeling to my menagerie. Awesome.
Look, so I
Do you want
guess
my character
I guess
sheet?
Fluffy has to reclass because you now have a rogue.
Yeah.
No. Fluffy is the rogue. Ollie has the multi-class.
Fluffy was always the
I would
barbarian.
argue that Fluffy could be a warlock.
Please.
Gem's his patron.
Please.
You all walk into this large octagonal temple. There appears to be at the far end another statue of the figure Ichthos, as well as a large vibrant tree that has almost overgrown. And as your bodies begin to disturb the air around, you see movement within the branches and a type
Death
of
plant, death plant, death plant.
begins to crawl its way down to you. It
Oh,
kind
fuck
of
no.
crawls
friend.
over the altar and looks at you all rather expectantly, and then from its massive carcass, a body is excreted.
Zombie plant, zombie plant.
Hello, other friend.
This corpse stands up. She looks
Shit.
over at all of you.
Not friend.
My
Chance kneels down a bit, lowering his sense of gravity, As he smirks, this is where the fun begins.
This is where I wish I'd played Death Cleric Bugbear, because I'd have not only the ability to speak to it, but the perfect frickin' spell for killing plants.
I speak
It's never going to happen in the other game.
for the wilderness that is here. Why have you come?
We didn't know
it's not
what
going to
inside the
outright
building.
attack.
Balls.
It's sentient. That means
We
you
didn't
guys are
know
going to have
it
an
was inside
issue
the
with me
building.
killing
We came
it.
through the door.
Chance is going to be very, like, frustrated because he can't just kill sentient things in front of the rest of the party.
Zaphod.
Look, that was a different person, a different name, a different set of morals. Morals, yeah, morals.
I thought we killed
He's gonna
Zaphod
go.
with Chance. Okay, there.
Chance is gonna lie down on this pew back here and let everybody else deal with it.
Hi. I'm Arazid, and we are here to we're just kind of looking around. We're trying to well, there's a lot of things we have to do up here, really. What would you like to know more about?
Why have you come here?
We
Well,
didn't know what was inside the building, so we came inside. Hello, friend.
Little one, do you not have a central thing that speaks for you?
I guess my brain.
Sunny's voice do the talking for him.
You are all individuals. Like the others I have absorbed.
Well, I would prefer if you didn't absorb me, if that's okay.
We will have to see. Do you come in peace, or do you come to destroy?
Well, I didn't know you were
No.
here, so I definitely didn't come to destroy you. I think you're okay. Like, you can just chill there. That's fine.
The peace one, if that's an option.
Yes. As long as you're not here to get the others.
We don't know what the others are.
They are inside me now.
Oh!
I ate of the flesh of those who came before you, and I have grown strong.
We can tell.
Now, be gone and leave me to my solitude, or you will feel the strength I've become.
That works for Sunny.
Yep.
Chance is gonna sigh as he gets up. He was kind of enjoying that lie down. And as he leaves, like, well, we know what happened to the people who came before, I guess.
Yeah, also, aren't we supposed to, like, rescue their bodies?
Do you want to fight that thing?
They're
Because
kinda
I'm
dead.
down to fight that thing, but I don't think we're getting paid to fight that thing, and I don't want to fight it if
Also,
I'm not getting paid.
You were
can't really
actually
rescue
offered
a dead
money
person.
for this specifically, Chance.
Oh.
100 gold for each corpse returned, and that's 100 on a Lembe's gold.
Can they even afford that?
You just have to
Probably.
find out, won't you?
Plus, if they... I mean, we don't need the gold to be in coin form. We can just get it in, like, gold bar form, because it's the same difference in the south.
True that.
As we all exit, I presume.
No, sorry, no, that was me thinking out loud.
Chance is going to kind of get everybody as they walk back away from this temple. So if you all want to make money out of this venture, we can kill that thing and get money from the people back in Unlembo.
Yeah, but I feel really bad for it. It seems really lonely.
Yeah, but we can put it out of its misery, and then it's never lonely again.
On the one hand, Sunny just made you friend, and Sunny doesn't like killing friends. On the other hand, this wouldn't be the first time Sunny's done that. On the third hand, Sunny did technically agree with a friend before he made this friend that he was going to rescue the bodies of the people that this new friend is technically holding hostage.
How many hands does Sunny have?
Well, he's got several friends to help him count.
I mean, technically, if you count paws
Yeah, exactly.
and legs, then Sunny has 8. How many? 8 plus 14 hands. And if he can summon that little friend again, he'll have 16 hands. But he has to lie on his back to use his feet.
Where would you all like to go next?
Back to this guy. Let's talk to him.
Sunny's not against killing the plant monster, but wait until we're over the city so we can put the corpses somewhere and so they can stop feeling bad about why they did that quickly.
Understandable. Have a good one. Let's see it.
Where is Chance going? We've already been there.
It's a good question.
Yeah,
Oh, is he going to jump?
Go ahead and jump.
I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend.
He's gonna like get close to the edge and kind of like look out, gazing off into the horizon. Give a kind of a nod to make sure. Make sure they're still on course before heading towards where everybody else is.
The barracks?
So do we move the island over? I've completely forgotten the name of the city. The western one.
On Olumbo.
And then we
On Olumbo?
Duras.
Yes. Do we,
No, Own.
so do we?
Own is the western one, right? No, that's the eastern
No.
one.
The far west
You
one.
are thinking about Olumbo.
Yes. So do we move the island over? If we can move the island, we can probably move the island. Deadly, we can probably move the island. So we can move the island over that city or near it, and use the boat to get down to it after we kill the plant monster to get the body to get paid for the thing we promised we'd do. That sounds like a plan. Chance has probably completely ignored his entire ramblings.
And it looks like barracks is next to explore. Excuse me. And with that, we will leave it there for this week.
So just as a side note, as people were leaving the temple, Matria would have said something along the lines of, "This is why I don't trust religious people."
Nice.
Is anyone else worried that there's a giant nest on top of one of these mountains?
Nah. Apparently not.
I mean,
Well, obviously not you. You made the place.
You know what?
Same.
First time and the Amanoth. So wasn't that the name of the dragon?
yeah,
Huh.
you know, the big dragon statue in the middle of the square.
That the great bitch is actually called Arazid.
Oh, yeah.
OMG, close to Arazid.
Oh, jeez.
Wait, Arazid is related to the dragon? This explains so much.
Possibly.
I don't think that's how names work.
I'm not sure anyone's worked out why I've gone with that specific name yet, even though all the cookie hints have been dropped.
Oh no.
Yeah, but were they dropped where we could find them, or did we walk in the wrong direction?
Oh, you've absolutely found them. I've given them straight to you.
Cookie hints.
Yeah. Now you're all going to be scratching your heads for a week. Anyway.
Wait. Oh, I figured
For
out
me,
why we
it'll
have
be
to figure it
2.
out. Because every single time something involving food comes up, we all ignore it because it makes us think about naked orc grandma in the kitchen.
That is the big bad evil guy is just PTSD. Anyway, thank you for coming all this week.
Yes.
Somebody needs to make a game where that's a thing.
Next week
It's called life.
should